Folks, what the fuck? We're gonna skip that. I just needed the nice beautiful colors behind. Howdy folks, my name is Murphy, welcome to my channel, and today I'm gonna do something that most people don't do on YouTube, and that's read Reddit stories. Of course, we see, for the most part, we see the Am I the A-hole Reddit stories, but these ones are going to be specifically fitness question related. And I, as a coach, will do my best to answer the questions in the best educational way possible. If I am wrong, please leave it in the comments. I am happy to be educated, but please keep it respectful, otherwise I'll just ignore it. Reddit question number 1. When to end the cut and switch to a lean bulk? Question mark. Hey, I've been cutting for around 5 weeks now, losing around 700 grams per week. What the hell does that mean? Okay. And I'm probably down around 11% body fat. Of course, I'm wondering how far I should take the cut. Is it worth starting a lean bulk now, or should I keep cutting? I'm also curious how you guys transition from a cut to a lean bulk. Do you do a reverse diet? Bracket, which probably doesn't make much sense after just 5 weeks. Bracket, question mark. Do you eat at a maintenance for a week, or do you go straight into a small surplus? Now, I'm not too sure what he means by he's losing around 700 grams per week. I don't know what that means. But he's around 11% body fat, which I think it's great because most people aren't even close to that ballpark of body fat. So that's good on you, honestly. So yeah, I'd say you're in a stage where, if up to you, if you're trying to get lower, then get lower. But you're at a good point to start to bulk if you want to bulk. I think you're in a good position to start to bulk, depending on if you are happy with the lean physique that you have at the moment. Do you do a reverse diet? Yes, that's the only means that you will have to do if you're trying to if you're trying to increase some weight. And for those who are unaware, a reverse diet is basically the same as a diet, but you're having a surplus of calories, so you're trying to actually gain weight. So you're having increments of calories to increase your body weight. And I think it's totally fine to have to do a reverse diet just after 5 weeks of lean cutting. Like I said, it's subjective. In my opinion, I think around maybe 5 to 8 weeks is a good time to then flip the switch when it comes to reverse dieting or trying to go from a lean to a bulk. There isn't really a perfect ballpark when it comes to these things. It's all subjective. The final piece of this whole huge page of question is, do you eat at a maintenance calorie or do you go straight into a surplus? For my opinion, I think you're totally fine to go straight into a surplus, and depending on what caloric state you are in. So if let's say you're having 1,500 calories, you should go up by 200 calories every week. I'm sure you're not trying to do a dirty bulk. You're trying to keep it lean, like a nice lean bulk. So have less processed foods, whole foods preferably, and be sure to increase your protein intake. So thanks, Paul 10-2000. Next Reddit question. I need to build strength / mobility in my shoulders, right under the ball, like right here. Can I tap that? Oh, nope. Oh, okay, it just takes me to a random news link. Never mind. Either way, he says, I'm very weak here, and I need like reconditioning / physical therapy type exercises, please. Sure thing. I myself have had my fair share of shoulder injuries, and you relatively want to keep it simple when it comes to the first beginning stages of your rehabilitations. I would recommend using your body weight or resistance bands because that's the safest option instead of using dumbbells or barbells. And so you can do some shoulder dislocations, you can ball and socket shoulder through articular rotations using that banded dislocations. You can do some banded W's, and you can do some shoulder scapular retractions. If I have some videos, I'll just be posting them right here on the right. And stay at it. You don't really want to push your shoulder to failure when it comes to rehab. Just keep it simple, maybe 5 to 10 repetitions. And usually 24 to 48 hours after doing the rehab sessions, you want to make sure your shoulders feel fine and is hopefully going in the right track when it comes to rebuilding your strength. Remember, not one size fits all. So some of the exercises I recommended are probably things you should be doing on the later stage of your rehabilitation. You want to make sure that you're capable of actually performing the movement under control with slow and meticulous tempo. Well, that's it, folks. I appreciate you watching this video. If you liked and appreciated the information, leave a like and subscribe below. And I will see you guys next time.